On to matters ANC now, where veterans of that party say that everything is on track on day 2 of its elective conference, which is being held in Boksburg this weekend. The league is set to elect new leadership that will help the organization to enforce discipline. Snooki Zikalala remains the front-runner for that position of president of the Veterans League. The party's veterans have been vocal about issues affecting the ANC, particularly corruption in the ranks that have occurred. Senior reporter Siphamandal Goge is attending this conference and has the very latest.
We had our organizational report presented recently and it has been adopted. Now we're having our financial report, which has been tabled now. And after that, then we'll be going to the Ovutindaba, which is the elections, the appointment, the nomination and the elections of the top 5 first. As you know, that's part of the ANC tradition. We first start with the top 5. So it's just about to do that. The electoral committee, which we have commissioned, it's led by Comrade Kalima as the chair. We have Comrade Amos Masondo and Comrade Bafana Sitole, who's also a member of the commission. So they're all ready, and we believe that we are on track with all other issues which have happened. We did our registration on Thursday, finalized yesterday, and we should have had our elections last night. But some of the members, due to flight delays, they couldn't arrive on time. So now we are on track, but we're still within our timeline.
Let's talk about the priorities for this conference. You are the elite group members and leaders of the ANC, the Veterans League. For you to join, you need to be invited, you need to be lobbied, you also need to be over 60 years, 40-year track record, unbroken service. What are the priorities of this conference to revive the ANC Veterans League and, in a way, the ANC itself?
Well, the key objective of the Veterans League is to make sure that the ANC Veterans League is able to play a role, one, of counseling members of the ANC, because the Veterans League are not in a space where they are expected to contest for elections or to contest for various positions. As you say, there are 60 years, 40 years of unbroken service, which is very critical. You can't come in, if you came in 1991, you're not ready. Wait for your time, because it might look as verified. It's not verified, it's just around the corner. You need to be 60 years of the Veterans League, or being 60 years of age to be a member of the Veterans League. And I'm proud today we have members who are also 90 years of age in the ANC. You have the members of the ANC who were part of the 1956 march in Pretoria. So it tells the history of the ANC. So where we are, we're comfortable that the issue of moral of the ANC becomes a critical component of the Veterans League.
Yes. As I'm doing this interview with you, behind you there is a banner of Charlotte Maxeke and the story of those who came before you. The issue of women empowerment, the issue of ensuring that opportunities are open for everyone. But in this country, in South Africa, women are under siege. Gender-based violence, femicide, they are bearing the brunt of all the social ills that are there. What needs to be done to ensure that women, one, are protected, they are given space to lead, and they are empowered?
Well, I must say the first thing about women is to make sure that women are empowered. Women are skilled. Women are educated, because it becomes some of the critical components of making sure that women are able to take care of themselves and not dependent on others. Those are the critical components. And also being able to give support to each other. Very key. Reaching out to other women, embracing them, and being able to move forward. Because if we're unable to embrace other women, we will always be subdued by the other forces.
The issue of Tony Yengeni will keep on coming up. A letter was written to him. There is your name there. What is happening with Tony Yengeni? Where are we?
Well, I must say, Comrade Tony Yengeni is a member of the Veterans League. If you go to the structures, the systems of the Women's League, of the Veterans League. He is there as a fully qualified member of the Veterans League. What happened to Comrade Tony when the nominations to come to the conference, he was not part of that process. Hence, he was left out. But there was a decision taken, as you refer to the letter which was written by myself, saying that all members, former ANC, NEC members who are not members of the current NEC must be invited for opening and closing, which was yesterday. Unfortunately, after that happened, a further letter was sent to them saying they will only be allowed for the closing session. And I think that's what has happened. And we still stand by that because we had to manage the numbers. There were too many people who wanted to participate. And as you can see right now, we are so congested.
Should the branch delegates nominate you, would you accept nomination for any leadership position?
Well, I will accept because it comes with the ANC responsibility. I will accept.
Which position do you think you've been nominated for?
What I'm told, they say they want me to be the secretary.
The new incoming leadership, what will be the task of those who will be elected here moving forward after this conference?
I think the task one is to make sure that the issue of renewal in the ANC becomes a priority. Discipline and the issue of making sure that we are not going to be bullied or ANC members are not going to be bullied. So we need to instill discipline in the ANC and make sure that as our current convener talks about the renewal and the issue of audit must not be just a paper thing. It must happen. People must be audited and make sure that they can be the kind of people we expect in the ANC.
2024 is fast approaching. What would be the role of the veterans of the ANC in ensuring that you work towards supporting the ANC, which is facing a number of challenges and losing electoral support? The electorate is not really pleased with the ANC. They feel that we have had some shortcomings. You have somehow did not honor your commitments. How do you regain that lost trust and ground?
Well, I must say that the way to regain the trust of our people, our convener has indicated our priority is to make sure that the 40 municipalities which are not in good shape, we need to make sure that we can play a role and make sure that they have competent skills, they have the right people, and they're able to deliver. So that's part of the priority which we've committed ourselves as the Veterans League.